All professional athletes have challenges. A lot of times their challenges either against opponents, or a lot of times they're challenges within themselves, especially in golf. So we made this art installation really be about that.
So the hero's journey mythology is really about a man going on an adventure and going to a far-off land. And over the course of that adventure and those trials and tribulations, he becomes his best self.
Why, hello, Rickie. Welcome to the Twilight World.
Here is your first challenge.
As soon as we knew that this project was a go, we just sat and drew out ideas. We looked at things that inspired us, anything to kind of get the creative juices flowing. We came up with this concept of a giant island that turns out to be the back of a sea creature, which Rickie is tasked with defeating.
So once Rickie defeats the giant sea creature, he basically has to do battle with the moon. He's sort of this Cheshire Cat Yoda type character who taunts Rickie, but he also guides him along his way.
Use all of your focus, all of your skill.
He's a mentor and an antagonist all at the same time. We've constructed two very, very large physical cutout murals, and we're projection mapping on top of those. And that really adds a lot of depth to the projection mapping process. And we're using these special red LED balls. So for the first one, he has to hit a ball into the top of this mechanical flower. The sea creature, he has to hit it into the mouth.
And once he does that, he triggers different animations to happen. So this is all laid out in a storyboard. All the animations kind of link together to kind of create this overall experience.
We figured out a way to work with the space using mostly photos, then just took our drawings and started overlaying them. We moved into the animation phase. We got another guy to come in and we filmed him speaking the lines, and then we superimposed him on top of the moon. The past few days has been the biggest challenge of all. We showed up in DC 5 days ago and I walked into the venue. For me, it was the first time I'd ever been in the building. Started setting things up and assembling everything. We have lighting and audio and multiple computers running projection. A lot of different things need to sync up. It all has to be spot on for all the cues.
It takes a lot of coordination to make sure all those different people are working together to kind of make the best product possible.
It's really just a great team working together to create this really cohesive art installation, audio-visual experience. This is some really incredible technology and some really great artists, and I don't think anybody has ever seen anything like what we're about to do.
You know, they told me to bring the bag, so I've got all 14. Who knows if I need a putter, wedge, irons, driver, 3-wood, you never know. 45. 56 yards.
Why don't you give it another shot, Rickie?
78 yards.